Hello, I am Panos Kotzathanasis, and this is Asian Movie Pulse Interviews. Today I am here with Amitabha Chaterji, whose film Primitive featured in our Submit Your Film section. How are you, Amitabha?
I am good. How are you, Panos?
I am good also. Nice to have you here. So first question, okay, inevitably, tell me a bit about the title.
Title this Adim,
Yes, which
primitive.
means, yeah.
Uh, it's about our primitive instincts that we carry throughout our life, starting from our birth, and uh, during course of our life, we study, we interact with people, we make friends, uh, and during those social connections and education and wisdom, we create some layers above that primitive instinct of ours. And at one point of time, when we are under threat or our selfish self wants to come out, then all those layers gone away, and this primitive self comes up.
Mm-hmm.
So primitive instinct comes up. So that's the title works for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And tell me a bit about the inspiration behind the movie. You show a couple that they have marriage problems, but at the same time, these problems seem to revolve around sex. Well, why did you choose this approach, and what was the inspiration behind the theme?
Over here, the sex is obviously they are not able to connect physically, but sex is obviously there is an issue between them. But what I feel while writing that script or thinking about those characters, even during making of that film, what I feel that basically they are in a relationship for quite a number of years, but they have lost the essence somehow, somewhere in between, in those years they have lost the essence, they have lost the attraction or the compatibility, or mainly the love. uh, so somehow they cannot able to connect with themselves, they feel lonely. It's obviously it's about sex, but it's more about loneliness in a relationship, and how two individuals not able to connect with each other, even though they are physically in a very close.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And tell me a bit, the first scene shows the couple being in a marriage counselor's office. Is
Yes,
that common in India nowadays, you'd say?
not common, but normally middle class are middle class educated people. After few months or years, when they try to solve by themselves and it's not working, then they normally go to a counselor and they want to check their mental condition and they need some other person's review about their relationship, someone else who can take a neutral view, who can guide them in a way that this can be your way or something. Yes, this is not very common, but people are doing this over here.
Mm-hmm. And the film also functions as sort of a road movie. There are a lot of parts that we have traveling. Why did you choose this approach? And maybe you can also tell us a bit about the locations that feature in the film.
Hmm, hmm. Well, for me, this travel film, this road movie works in both ways. Like in physically, we can see that this couple, they are traveling together and they discover something about themselves and their relationship and all. And this travel, we can say it's a horizontal travel. Another is we can say that there is a vertical travel, where they can traveling deep down within themselves and going to the primitive instinct or primitive self, what we call it in psychology, to that level. Uh, so it works both ways. Regarding the location, we have done the shooting in North Bengal. It's a northeast part of India, uh, and it's near. You heard about Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri. You heard about that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, it's close to Jalpaiguri, 100 kilometers from Jalpaiguri.
And was it difficult shooting in the jungle, essentially, in the forests?
See, the way I make films, it's a very independent way. That means in my crew, I have and me, I have three or four crew members, one cameraman, one for sound, and one assist, something like that, and two or three of maximum four actors. So we are a group of five individuals. We normally travel in a small car, and so it's very discreet. My shooting, the way in which we do it, it's very discreet and kind of hidden so that most I shoot in iPhone also, so it's not very difficult. I can manage to shoot in even in public or in forest or anywhere.
And also, I've heard that the movie is essentially split in two parts. I say the first part is like a drama, but the second goes to more thriller territory. So why did you choose this approach, this change in the narrative?
I didn't choose it. The thing is, while I was traveling to a rural area in Bengal, so suddenly this idea came to me. And whenever any idea comes to me, it's like a snake bite. Um, uh, and within few months, I have to de-poison myself. That means I have to make that film. So during that idea, and then while writing the script, I somehow feel that these two characters they started like a drama that they want a vacation so that they can see each other. But actually, it can happen that after that vacation they can come to their place and they can live the way in which they are living. But suddenly, if they confer any kind of unexpected event, uh, for me, the second part maybe for someone it looks like thriller, but for me it's more of a thing like unforeseen event that you have seen something and you react in such a way that it actually shows the kind of person you are within yourself. Maybe you are not aware of that, but because of those unforeseen event, you are behaving something like which is quite strange that sometimes.
And what is your general opinion about relationships nowadays? Do you think they are more difficult than it were in the past or the same? What do you think?
I can't comment about the past, but uh, I feel in any relationship or the overall human existence in general, what I feel that loneliness is inevitable. We all are suffering from this, be it in office or in workspace or anywhere or in a relationship. We are uh, we are lonely individuals, and this heaviness of our existence because of our loneliness and um, maybe with time we become self-centered also. Uh, so this feeling of community and everything are not working nowadays because of that self-centeredness. Maybe that is triggering the loneliness also. Maybe it's a epidemic in modern times. We can say that like uh, corona. Even if I read any text like Chekhov or Dostoevsky or any Indian text of Manik Bandyopadhyay, and how he is a very famous writer over here. So even you can find those loneliness in our life, in our existence, 150 years back, 100 years back, and so on. So it was there, uh, and it was there, and it's there.
Mhm, mhm. And also, I feel that the point of the film, that by the ending, what you suggest is that maybe extreme situations can be beneficial to a relationship. Is that your opinion?
No, in the climax, maybe we can see that they are now having a physical relationship. something like that. But for me, what I feel within myself about those characters, maybe after few months they will get separated.
Okay, okay. All
Maybe
right.
they will have different life after 6 months or so.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this extra difficult task what they have done, unimaginable task. Even after that, they are not able to stay together.
Mm-hmm.
That's my what I feel about those characters.
Mm-hmm. And I was also wondering, why did you choose to have like not having a more graphically depicted sex scene, let's say?
Because I want to make in all my films, I want to make things simpler. That means more real, so that because realism is very deceptive. Sometimes when it is very simple and real, you can think, okay, this is like in Ozu's films. You can see the okay, it's very simple, so uh, it has no depth or something like that. Then we need some kind of aesthetical education in cinema or any other art form to understand that that simplicity is unattainable almost. So my film, I always try to make things simpler, uh, uh, not in a graphic form, rather a real thing, so that we want to see real people in what they are doing, because I want to see the real expressions.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Okay. And can you tell me a bit how the casting worked for the movie and how was your cooperation with the actors?
Casting, the lead actress Amrita, she worked with me before also. My second film, Into the Mist, she was the leading. There are five actors, all of them are important. For she was one of them. So I knew her before. So this character, uh, I feel that it this female character, it carries some sort of domination. So she has that domination in her personality. So I have I somehow try to use that character of her for this film. So it will be easier for her to delve into those scenes and those characters in that character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And for the male character, Judhajit, this is the first time I'm working with him. And to be very honest, I didn't know about him. And then my Shreya, another female actor in the film, she recommended me about him. I then I somehow found that this Judhajit, he has got a very flexible personality, flexible personality, and he somehow goes well with the character I have written, the lead character I've written over there. So it works very, and their chemistry. Somehow this Amrita, the dominating one, and Judhajit is a bit timid and good sense of humor and something like that. So for me, it worked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And the stranger that comes in the last part?
Yeah, he is Tathagato. He's a very good, he's a famous theater actor. All of them are theater actors. He's a very good theater actor over here. And I have seen one of his plays as a he acted. The play name is Udonto Tarader Chhaya, the shadow of flying stars, and he was played a Mughal king in that uh, play. So I like the vulnerability of his acting. So I thought that he could be the character who can be a stranger, and uh, because that person, although he's holding a gun, but actually he's the within himself he's a very vulnerable person. So I think that uh, this is how some for me casting acting is like it comes like a spark that somehow I see someone and I feel that this guy or this person can work for this role.
Okay. And in general, do you allow improvisation or are you strict with your actors?
No, I am very strict about with my actors, also with my crew. I'm very strict. I don't flexibility and improvisation, whatever have to be done, I will do that. But for them, I normally do 15 or 20 days workshop, and in that workshop we discuss about the characters, the words, particular why they are saying those words, not other words. So we practice a lot, movement, neck movement, walking, everything. But during the shoot, I just want them to play whatever we have decided during the workshop.
Okay, okay. And how is the situation with the independent industry in Bengali cinema, let's say?
It's very difficult question to answer because independent cinema all over India is it's under very difficult situation. Like some films, they are doing well in festivals. Uh, uh, some films are, but the most important problem is we don't have a distribution network over here. That means my first film Manoharanai, it was premiered in Kerala in 2018, but it was in movie till this February. But after that, I'm trying to distribute it in India, but it's very difficult. It's more difficult for filmmakers like me who make very small budget film. Because over here the release and distribution, it takes a lot of money. So for us, it's very difficult. But festivals are there, and platforms like Movie and other platforms are. So we are we're trying to distribute our films and making films, something like that.
And any future projects? What are you working on next? You have any plans?
Currently, I am working on a script. Okay, and after my first film Manohar and I, then two films I have made, Adim and Into the Mist. Both of them are road movies. Then next film, for fourth film, I am coming back to Calcutta, where I live, and I'll make a film on the city and its individuals and something like that. So I'm writing a script. It's a very early stage of writing.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess that's it. Thank you very much for your
Thank
time.
you, thank you, thank you. It's a pleasure.
Okay, good luck with everything and hope to see you soon again. Have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
ওকে মেরে দিই।
কি বলছো? আর ইউ ইনসেন অর হোয়াট?
হ্যাঁ মেরে দিই।
আরে একটু ভেবে দেখো, কি বলছো? ইউ আর আ ডক্টর।
আর কোনো অপশন নেই। এটা করলেই না আমরা আমাদের আগের স্ট্যাটাস কোতে ফিরে যেতে পারবো। যাই হোক, আমরা কিন্তু কিচ্ছু ট্রাই করব না।
কি সেক্স? পাগল নাকি? আগে যতবার ট্রাই করেছি
একটা তেতো ফিল।
আমার তো পোস্ট করোনার মতো টেস্টলেস লাগে।
থেকে ফেলে দিয়ে আমার বরকে নিয়ে পালানোর তাল না?